Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are back with part 2 of season 1 contract expiries. This is a new series I started where I show you guys who you can sign on a pre-contract in the first January transfer window. And obviously the next episode will be part 1 of season 2, so on and so forth. We'll probably do 5 seasons. So today is quite a good one actually. Not quite as good in my opinion as part 1. If you want to go back and watch that, feel free to do so. Thank you so much for the support on that particular video. It did really well. It's already got like 40 something views in just under 24 hours, which is incredible. Thank you guys so much for that. But today, just to start with, by the way, I signed Griezmann in this career mode if you're wondering why the money went down excuse me, quite considerably. But today we are going to go on the short list, and these are the players you can sign excuse me, sorry boys. These are the players you can sign on a pre-contract from right wing, right mid even. You've got some central midfielders in here as well. 2 players that aren't here because they're at my club, Arsenal, is Arteta and Rosicky. You can sign both of them on a pre-contract too. So we do start off with Alexander Samedov of Lokomotiv Moscow. Now he's really someone probably not too many of you are going to want to sign. You know, he's got okay work rates, high, medium. He can play right, mid, right wing and cam. So he's a kind of a universal player in a way. But the 3-star for a cam is not really what I would be looking for. But I put him in there anyway because he is a half decent player and some of you might want to use him. We do have Lassane Bangura. Now I'm going to butcher so many of these names, by the way. Just let that be known. He again looks like an alright player. He's got the 4-star skills. He's got the medium-low work rates, which isn't great, but he can play both sides of midfield. So maybe if you're at a bit of a lesser club, you could sign him up. You know, he is only 23 years old. One of the more brighter prospects, I guess you could say, of this short list, and is awesome. Now, the next player is one of my favourites in the entire countdown, or countdown actual video, is Andre Carrillo. We used him last year at Fiorentina. He is insane. 5-star skills now. He did not have that last year, so he's now a 5-star skiller you can pick up for free in the first January transfer window, and he can play either side, right or left midfield, which is awesome. He's got an awesome weak foot as well. He's got good work rates. He is just an all-round and absolute tank. He's got flair, speedster and acrobat. Next in line is Tiago of Athletica Madrid. Now he again is someone who's a very good player, but unfortunately is 34 years old, as you can see on screen. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. To be honest, not a bad player. And again, if you're only doing maybe a 1 or 2 season career mode, he could be good for you. You know, he could last maybe 1 or 2 seasons before he starts to decline too much. We do have Michael Carrick next from Manchester United. Very well respected player in the world of football. He will probably be retiring soon. Unfortunately, he is injury prone as well. Again, if you're at a team, maybe like a low-end BPL team, this is a sort of player you could bring in for free just for 1 season and sell him on for even 2 million, which could help you out a lot because you're a smaller club. Zurkov of Dynamo Moscow is next. 78 rated left winger, 31 years old. He's actually got very good stats, very clean stats there, and that's kind of like a FIFA monster sort of saying there. But 2-star, 3-star, really not good, but he can play left back, left wing and left mid, so he can play anywhere up the left side of the pitch, which is absolutely awesome. But again, he is 31. That's kind of the problem with some of these players, but I still feel it's useful. You know, a lot of you want to know who is available on a pre-contract, so this is what this series has done, and hopefully it is helpful. One of the bigger, more valuable players, I guess, is Wesley Sneijder of Galatasaray. Now, he's 83 rated, one of the higher rated players in this video, valued at 14.5 million. You can't go wrong. I think he's got free kick specialist. He does, I am correct. He has spent countless hours on the training ground taking free kicks, and you know, he is just an absolute tank of a player. I love Sneijder in Ultimate Team. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and I mean, look at these stats. Absolutely amazing. Considering he's worth 14.5 million, sign him up in January, boys. Get to season 2. If you don't like him by next January, sell him on for maybe excuse me, maybe like £8 million, and you've made yourself 8 mil because all you're doing is paying his wages. Next on the list is Ava Banega. I believe at one point maybe was linked with Arsenal. Again, a bit of a younger player, 27 years old. Still got 2 or 3 seasons left in him. Fantastic skill moves and weak foot. 4-star, 4-star, cam and CDM, which is really good actually for a rotational player. I also can't see all of his stats, but we've got Busfara. Again, someone not really too much to say about him, but he has got 5-star skills. So if you want a skiller in your team, he is one of the guys you can get again alongside Carrillo. Gaston Ramirez is also a fantastic player to sign. He's not the highest rated, I believe he comes out about a 78, but he's got 3-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. 6 foot tall, good, height for a cam. The only problem again is he is injury prone, but he is still a good player. And with 24 years old, he's still got 6, 7, maybe even 8 seasons before he seriously starts to decline. So he's still got a chance to grow a little bit. Sofiane Feghouli, who obviously you guys should all be aware of. This guy is an absolute beast in FIFA. Probably one of the, as I said, the better players in this countdown. He's young as well, 25 years old. He can play right wing or right mid. High medium work rates, absolutely awesome. 3-star, 4-star. Great player, and he is a fantastic signing. I would really advise you guys, if you're looking for a winger on a free, he is the sort of guy you want. Next is big boy Zlatan. One of my favourite players in the world, Ibrahimovic. He's incredible. Everyone loves Ibrahimovic, and I mean, you can just see why. Unfortunately, hashtag blame Kazooie for them skill moves. I'm joking, boys, but if you want to go and tweet him that, feel free. But 4-star, 4-star, really good player. Again, the only problem with Ibra is he is 33 years old, but he is just one of them players that, for me, is worth signing just because it's Ibrahimovic. There's something about him. And look at all these specialities and traits. He is an absolute beast. Next, we have Jonas from Benfica. Again, nothing really to say about this guy. He's 31. He's got 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills, which isn't too bad. High, medium work rates, clinical finisher and finesse shot. So he's a good finisher, but again, a little bit old. Maybe not the sort of player you want. Clint Dempsey, I believe, had 5-star in head-to-head. He doesn't on career mode, unfortunately, but he's 32. He's a really fun player to use, actually, currently at Seattle Sounders in the MLS. He'll probably retire soon. He is 32 years old, but he's a good player to have. Some really decent stats as well for an 81 rated player, and definitely someone maybe you should look into getting into your team. Next is Palacio, someone who was really hyped on Ultimate Team last year. He's got some incredible stats: finesse, shot, power header, and team player. He's also got 3-star, 3-star, which isn't too bad, and he was really OP last year on Ultimate Team, so maybe the sort of player you want to look to get. Next is Casa Ledo. Again, nothing really to say about him. Just one of them players that's in it if you want him. Charlie Austin, we've used it in the Villa save, and I know, contrary to opinion, Doc Landers didn't like using him in his Watford save, but for me, at Aston Villa, he's been really good, a really decent player to pick up. The biggest downside to Austin, you can see on the screen now, 2-star, 2-star is horrendous, and he's not very quick, but he has got power header, which has come in use for us quite a bit in our series. Next is Nacho, and I believe, no, he's not the last one. Nacho is next, 18 years old. Really popular player this year in career mode, and because you can get him on a free, you can grow him like absolute shit. He is 3-star, 3-star, which is a bit of a shame, but a really decent player. And if you're at a very low league team like League 1, League 2, this is the sort of player you should look to get on a free in maybe the first or second season. Next is Ezequiel Lavezzi. Unfortunately, gone down a little bit in recent years, only 80 overall, but the pros is he's got an okay amount of pace, not like rapid anymore. 4-star, 4-star, can play on either the left or right wing, which is awesome. Decent work rates as well, decent height, and generally just a very decent player if you want him for maybe 1 or 2 seasons and then sell him on. Next and last on the list, I believe, yes, is Gonzalo Castro from Real Sociedad, 30 years old. Again, one of them players in this kind of video that isn't particularly amazing, but would still be good enough for you if you wanted him. 30 years old, 5'9", and can play on either the left or right wing. But that, guys, is all the players we have for Season 1. The next video in this kind of mini-series, I'm not going to call it a series, but that's kind of what it is, will be Season 2 players, so we'll probably have 2 parts again, just to make it a bit short. This video is actually a bit longer than the first episode, but hopefully you guys can smash a like button and give this video, if not more support than you gave the last one, because that was incredible. Really happy with that video and how well it came out. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this idea. I've also got an awesome idea planned for something career mode related, which again is kind of a tips and tricks style video, which will be coming probably within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you can smash over 8 likes on this video, that would be absolutely incredible. If you haven't already, please do go and subscribe to the channel to help me out, and I'll speak to you guys in the next video very, very soon. Peace.